Good morning, everyone. I just received the call from the mechanic, the diesel mechanic, and we're gonna be meeting at the boat in about 30 minutes to check the engine and the transmission.
So he sails into the rising sun, leaving behind what he's become. Freedom at sea, where the world feels wide. A captain of dreams with the moon as his guide. Bought a boat with a weathered frame. Paint was peeling, but she called his name.
So I already told him that his evaluation will be what will make me decide if I want to purchase the boat or not. So I hope that he's gonna be doing a fair quote on it, and mostly a honest diagnose. Because and I will repeat him that if the quote is too high, I'm just probably not gonna buy the boat. So he's not gonna do the job. If he makes a honest quote and the price is not gonna be too high and it's worth the boat, then I will purchase the boat and make him do the job, and that is where he's gonna get his money. So hopefully he understands that it's gonna be honest on that part, on the diagnose. So at the moment they diagnose only, so the 2-day visit is going to be costing me around $150, which I think is a fair price already on his side, and is an investment I'm willing to do on a boat that I'm thinking about purchasing before I get the money on the table for the boat itself. It's about 10% of the actual value, or they say probably the purchase price of the boat right now, but it's the value of the boat itself, it's higher than that, and I think that the $150 is are well spent for this diagnosis. We'll see what goes on with him after all. I already told him as well that the boat has no batteries and probably no keys, because I don't think the dock master has the key of the boat. At least, I mean, the one that it's used to turn on the engine. So I hope the mechanic is professional enough to have everything with him to take care of his job. So, what I say, fingers crossed, and let's see what comes up.
So if you're curious about my journey from zero to hands-on sailing, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and don't forget to leave a comment down below.
So I just finished with the mechanic, and he tried to jump start the engine, and the starter is gone. Just ticks, but it doesn't really turn. So for what he said, the starter for sure to be replaced, and he was not able, obviously, without the starter turning, check anything else, but he confirmed that the engine is turning, is in pretty good conditions considering the age and everything. He doesn't really believe there are going to be much bigger problems with the engine itself, hopefully. So He didn't give me a quote yet, but it was saying that probably it's going to be around 1 to 2 hours to replace the starter. Obviously, the location of the engine makes everything more difficult because it's completely sunk in the hole, and there's no access from the front, from the cabin. So you have to just get down inside the locker and from there work. So he's a very big guy, and when I asked him how you plan to do it, he obviously answered me that he has way smaller kids than him that can just get inside the lockers and do the job there. So that's when I saw him at the beginning, I was worried. But anyway, he seemed to know what he was doing, and hopefully we should be good on that part. Considering what the mechanic said, and hoping that the surveyor will give me a good test on the boat and say the boat is in fairly good condition, at least structurally, I have to make the decision to take the risk, because they're not able to make a complete check on the engine till the engine is running. So that is going to be the jump in the dark. But there's nothing else I can do on that, because I cannot have them replace the starter before I own the boat. I don't know exactly what the cost would be, but it's nothing. It's not a thing that I'm going to be doing. Is changing somebody else's boat parts, spend the money on it, and then see if something happens. I was actually working on a B plan if by any chance the engine wouldn't be working, and I will be converting the boat to electric. So I will remove completely the existing engine. I'm not going to replace it with another diesel engine. There are two reasons why I will probably replace the diesel engine with an electric one. First of all is that I know nothing about engines, or at least very little. So if I have to replace it, I prefer to replace with something that I am able to work on. Also, replacing a diesel engine would be a crazy cost. So I can figure out how to disconnect the engine by myself and haul it out the boat at actually no real cost. But if I have to purchase a new one and have it mounted by a mechanic, it's probably going to be costing me $6,000 to $8,000, and it's not an expenditure that I'm willing to take for this boat. Second reason is that diesel is something that you can feel only when you are on land, let's put it this way, and once it's gone, it's gone. There's nothing else you can do. While I can fill up the boat with electrical producing systems, either solar panels and wind generators, and in this case the electric engine might not be as strong as the diesel, but I will be able to recharge the batteries and have it going over and over again with no big issues, even if I don't take land to refill the tanks. So these are the main two reasons with which I would eventually decide to be replacing the diesel engine, in case once they replace the starter, we're still having huge problems with the actual existing engine. I spoke with the dockmaster. He's waiting for the actual owner to send him the papers. As soon as I have the papers, I will call the surveyor to have the rest of the system checked, just to have an idea. And that would be costing around I think around $300. And what is coming up is that they're probably around the end of December, we should be able to get the boat in the water because they have the crane coming. So hopefully I should be able to make the purchase if everything is good for the surveyor, start working on the boat, and within let's say do the mandatory stuff that I need to do until the boat is as long as the boat is out on the water. And then by the 28th or so of December, hopefully we should be able to put in the water and finish the rest of the works from in the water. What else? So I'm waiting to check the papers, check out that everything is good, and after that, the next step would be finalizing the purchase and start the works on it, those that need to be done before the boat is put in the water back. So talk to you next time, and hopefully with good news. Thank you, and have a good day.